Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here and I'm really liking the way that's looking. I didn't like the not Rivolies, rondelles. I just didn't like the way it looked because of the coating on it. So I think I'm going to add one more, and then I'm going to add my button because I'm using a button clasp on this. And then I'm going to show you, this is just a right angle weave, so the way I do a right angle weave is a little different than the way other people do it, because I add my embellishment as I'm going along, because I want to see what it looks like. So I'm here, I'm coming out of there. I added my seed bead, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead. So, oh, sorry I'm shaking you so much there. I wonder if he knocked it out. I wonder if he knocked that piece of foam out. I added a lot more thread because I'm going to do the right angle weave, the right angle weave on both sides. So I'm here, I'm going to add my embellishment, and then because I want to leave about an inch, yeah, and I'm at 3 inches, so I want to leave about an inch for my clasp. Sorry, having a hard time thinking today. So I'm going to use this button that Kath sent me, and it is an 18mm button. Same size as the Rivoli. So I'm hoping I don't run out of 15 O's beforehand. So what I'm doing is I made my right angle weave with the bicones. Now I'm adding 3 15 O's, my 4mm check fire polish, another 3 15 O's, and I'm going to go into the opposite. So I'm going across my work. Coming out of this end, I'm going into that end. And make sure that's sitting up on top there. And then I'm going to pick up another 3 15 O's. Go back into my fire polish. And sorry, you're shaking. It's probably because I'm leaning right up against the table. Ay, ay, ay. The bad thing about working with an extra amount of thread is you get hung up a lot. Take my thumb back, thank you. So, uh-oh, how did that happen? Get back up there. Thank you. So I probably could have used the smaller check fire polish, but I figured I would keep it all with the same beads. That way it's only 4 different beads. You got 15 O's, 11 O's, the bicones, and the fire polish. And then we're going into here. So now that I'm there, up at my end there, pull that tight. I'm going to pick up I think I'll do 2 11 O's, a bicone, No, 2 11 O's. Check fire polish. And then 5 11 O's. See how that fits. Might make it I'm going to add one more seed bead. And then go through my button. Of course, now because I have extra long thread, I'm getting stuck on everything. Alright, now I'm going to add another I'm going to go with 5 seed beads and then go down that one. Then I'll go through these 2, the seed bead and my check fire polish. Then I'll add another 2 11 O's and go into the opposite end of my bicone like that. Maybe. I think that's a little too long. Yeah, I'm going to take that out. Sorry. It's the day of taking things out. Is what it is. But that's part of designing, you know. You don't always get it right the first time, and you have to see what works, see what doesn't. And I just don't like the length of that. It's rather long. So I think what I'll do is take that fire polish out. Although I like it there, it just makes it too long, so. It is what it is, right? Then I'll start doing the right angle weave, and that's basically why I decided to pop back on. Okay. So I'm gonna add you guys are tiny. I have 2 on there. I'm gonna add another 5. Pick up my button. And then add another 5. We'll see how that works. I don't even think I'm going to do that many. I think I'll just put 3 on. So 5 on 5 altogether. See? 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up my button. Should be enough. We'll find out. Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to pick up 4. No, 3. Keep going to my 15 O's there. 11 O's. Go down to 1. No. 2 11 O's. Go down the 1. The middle one of the 5 that we added. and then another 2 and go into the opposite side of my bicone, like that. I'm going to reinforce that a couple times because I don't want it falling off. So, where am I? Here. Just going to go up all my beads. Again, go through my button and tighten everything up. Because we don't want it falling off. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm going to add another 11/0 to fill in this gap right here. Yeah, that's better. And go back one more time, pick up another 11/0 after going through our bicone. And go back one more time. Wait a minute, where are you? There you are. Sometimes, I'm just saying. Like that. Go through my buttonhole. Come back down. And what I'm going to do, probably should have added another button, another seed bead there, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Everybody does things differently, you know. If you wanted to, technically, you can go down these 2 here. If you wanted to add another button, go up these 2. A button. Add another seed bead. Pick that up. Go through my button. And that'll hide my thread that's showing. Or it should, anyway. On the sides. And then back down through all my work. See, there's always a way to fix it. In spots. I didn't want to go through there again because it's getting tight. Alright, so now I'm going to go through my bicone. I'm following my thread path. When you're doing right angle weave, you always follow your thread path. So there's my button. Okay. I came out of my bicone. I'm going to go through that seed bead and the bicone on the side. And then I'm going to continue with a right angle weave. So I'm going to pick up a seed bead, a bicone, a seed bead, a bicone, seed bead, bicone, and a seed bead. And 11-0, I'm sorry, they're 11-0 seed beads. Then I'm coming out of this end, I'm going to go into this end. And then I don't think I'm going to add the fire polish on the outside. Right angle weave. I'm not sure yet. I probably will though, because I don't want that gap. See that gap? That's kind of a big gap. Shorten my thread some. Okay. So, no, we don't need to be going through that seed bead. Sorry. Oh, going the wrong way. There you go. Just want to go coming out that bicone, not the seed bead. So, if you wanted to, you could add your embellishment now, or you can wait. I just want to show you that what you do now is you already have your 2 bicones, so you only need to add 2 more. So you pick up the seed bead, a bicone, a seed bead, a bicone, and a seed bead. And we're going into this bicone here. Now we have to pick up a seed bead. I'm telling you, I could get stuck on anything. Okay, we have to pick up a seed bead for here. This space right here. So you pick up your seed bead and you go through your bicone. Without getting caught around your work. Like that. Because the other 3, see the other 3 spots have seed beads, so you would need that seed bead right there. Okay, so since I'm here, yeah, I'm going to add the embellishment on top. So I'm using 3 15-0s, a 4mm check fire polish, and 3 15-0s. Coming out of here, I'm going to go into here. Make sure your work is up when you're doing this. So that you know you're putting your embellishment in the right spot. And then another 3 15-0s through my check fire polish. Another 3 15-0s. And into, see, your seed beads are already on that side, so you need to go into here. Now, you see how loose that next see how loose that is? What you do is you pull this up, tighten your thread, and that'll tighten that. Okay? So now we'll go through, where are we? Our 11-0, our bicone, our 11-0. You could add the embellishment right now if you want to. as well. No, you have to be coming out of the bicone though. So now you could add your embellishment. As soon as I find my needle. And we're at 20 minutes already. Alright, so I'm just picking up another 3 15 O's, another fire polish, another 3 15 O's. And we're coming out of here, coming out of that bicone on that side. We're going to come into this one. Take your time doing it. You don't want to get stuck on your other beads or go through your other beads. Get stuck on your scissors. Okay. Pick up another 3 15 O's. And I'll show you how to add that next right angle weave, and then you're just going to continue the same all the way down. Okay. And I'll probably maybe make another video to show you how I attach this to my Rivoli. I might not. Maybe just pause you and then come back when I'm done with that. Yeah, that's a better idea. Okay, so my embellishment is on. We're coming out of our bicone. We need a seed bead from here. We're gonna, this is gonna be our 2, that's our right angle, right? We only have 3 seed beads. So we need another seed bead, and then we go through our bicone. And then we add the rest of our bicones and seed beads to make our right angle weave. Okay. You always have to add that seed bead in the center. Otherwise, it's not going to come out right. You'll only have 3 beads in the center, and you don't want that. So you're coming out of here, you're going to go into this bicone. And you're following your thread path. Always following your thread path. Don't go straight. You have to follow your thread path. You go through the seed bead that you added, the next bicone, the seed bead, and the bicone. Now, if it's easier for you to just do the right angle weave all the way up and then come back and embellish, that's okay too. Do it the way that is easier for you to do it. I like it. Oh my goodness, I like it a lot. Pull it tight. That's going to look nice. Yes. Alright, so let's see, how many minutes do I have? 23. I'll pause you and then I'll bring you back, show you how to attach it. I'll be back in a bit. Sorry. So it's easier to see what you're doing when you're adding your right angle weave if you work from the back. I'll show you in a second. So flip your work over, don't be afraid, it'll be alright. Okay, so I just added these 2 bicones, and I'm coming out of this one. So now you can see you got 1, 2, 3 seed beads. You need that 4th one there. So pick up that 4th one. That's this right here, that is my 15-0. Let me get that out of the way so you can see better, because I added my embellishment. See, you have 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's how it's easier to do it from the back. Just remember, try not to get caught. If you're doing your embellishments, keep that in mind if you're doing your embellishments as you're going along, because you might mistake a 15-0 for an 11-0. Okay, then you're just going to I'm telling you. All right, so now this time I will be back. I just wanted to give you that little hint there so that you know it's easier that way. It's easier to tell if you added your little 15-0 or not. So when you're going this way, when you're going towards your work that's already done, you're adding your seed bead before you go into that bicone. If you're coming out, you're adding your 2, you're going through this bicone, and then you're adding your seed bead, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now that we're here, I think I'm going, no, I flipped my work over, obviously, right? And I think I'm going to go through, see this seed bead? Like this. You just want to attach it. But what I'm going to have to do is add a bicone on the other side. I'll show you what I mean. Because that part you'll be able to see. So you have to kind of give the illusion that you have that right angle weave going through. So I'm going to go through here. And those 2 right there. 2, not 3. No, maybe 3. If you want to be that way. You want to be stubborn about it. Alright, so I think I'm going to pick up a bicone, an 11-0, a bicone, and another 11-0. See how this works? And go through that. So basically you're just continuing your right angle weave, but you're not adding that 4th bicone. That should work. Oh, beautiful. I think. Maybe not. Maybe that. No. Let's take off that one. What did I do? I'm stuck under my thread there. Let's take off the one bicone and add a couple seed beads there instead, because we don't want it to lay wonky either, And hopefully this won't cut you off. I have 5 minutes left. Not even, about 4. So let's see, what can we do? You know what? I'm going to just add the one bicone, the one seed bead, the one bicone, and the one seed bead, and go through that bicone. See how that works. Ah, that'll work. See? We might not even have to add that one seed bead. This one. Because we're coming out of a seed bead, so. Alright, where is my thread now? Can't be the only person that has this kind of luck. It is what it is, I have to laugh because if not, what on earth did I do? If not, I'd get angry, and I don't want to get angry, so I'd rather just laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? If I have to rethread my needle, I'll have to rethread my needle, which means I'll have to pause you. I'll be back. Okay, sorry. So I added my bicone and my seed bead. Just going to go through there like I'm making a right angle weave and hope that that works. I'm going to reinforce it a few times because it could be a problem, you know, if it comes apart. So if you know a better way of getting the back to where you're, you know what, I would actually suggest watching Alicia on My Beautiful Nights. She's really good at this kind of stuff. So you could probably get a better idea from her than you can from me as far as this goes. I might just end up having to just do the all seed beads because it still looks a little wonky here. Not too bad, but not too bad. Okay, so then I'm just going to work my way around to this side and do the same thing on the other side. Well, actually, I'm going to have to add it first. But I can't do that now because I am out of time. So, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.